Mushanza. Hi guys and welcome to Wakeji Kamore. Wait, what am I saying? Hi guys, this is Hiya. 1, 2, 3. Hi guys, this is your girl. Go. Hi guys, this is your girl Wakeji Kamore and welcome to Reflections by Wakeji Kamore. Karibuni sana to the month of November. We are only a few days to December and then a few days to the end of this year, which is great. 2020 needs to come to an end, and then we can go to 2021 where we will experience even more blessings. For me, this year has been great, as I've said in previous videos. So I am in some place in Kisumu where I'm surrounded by animals. There are some baboons there. There's some birds here that I don't know what they are. I've seen a leopard. I've seen what else? A buffalo, an ostrich. I think I'm in a place called Impala. I've forgotten. It's a park. Karibuni sana. So anyway, welcome to Reflections by Wakeji Kamore. Thank you so much for clicking to watch. Thank you so much for watching these videos and continually, being part of it and being part of the people who listen and send feedback. I really do appreciate you and I love you from the bottom of my heart. So today, as you can see, it's in a laptop, it's in a script, so I'm just, just running this thing from my mind. So I'm just going to share with you some of the things that are happening in my life, or rather in my housekeeper's life. It's not my life really, in my housekeeper's life. So my housekeeper, who is amazing at her work, just started doing her driving classes, right? And she is so excited about it. She is so excited. She keeps saying she can't wait for the day she will actually drive a car, or I'll send her on an errand and she will actually go and come back, which I'm also looking forward to, because I usually say, if you can't drive, you can't help me. So I'm so excited about that. But she's so excited, like she comes home with homework. Me, I'm like, when I was doing driving, I didn't get homework. So that just gives me so much joy, like just watching her being in that space and watching her being so excited about class and how she calls herself a student, and she's like, me, I have to finish my work by 1 because I have a class. So that just makes me happy. And I remember, like, in places where I was also excited about things that were happening in my life. I remember the first time I moved to a 1-bedroom house. I remember the first time I moved to a 2-bedroom house. I remember the first time I got a car, and I remember just how excited I was and how exciting that experience was and how much joy I had in those instances. Funny thing though, when I got a car, I used to forget that I have a car often. The first time I got a car and I drove it home, the following day I actually forgot I had a car and I went to the bus stop. I actually walked to the bus stop, got into a matatu, and then I was like, wait, I have a car. Then I came out and I walked back to the house to now drive the car. I forgot my car in town, also in one of those experiences. I went to town, and then because I usually shop for some things, Uko River Road, Kirinyaga Road, I went, I shopped. At that time my office was at Visions Plaza. So after that I just got into one of those Embasava matatus and got back to the office. And then at 5 in the evening I'm like, okay, how did I come to the office? I don't remember how I came to the office. I don't remember being in a matatu. And then I remembered I'd actually driven my car to town and left it in town. So I actually had to take a matatu to town. And thank God for protecting my car at that time, and I drove back home. I've had experiences where I've forgotten where I've parked, but for me that was such an exciting experience. I remember how much I really wanted to have a car and how much I was spending on taxis at that time, how much I was spending to go for meeting, to deliver stuff to the client's office, and I just remember how exciting that was. Something else that I remember that was really exciting is how excited I was when I got born again. When I got born again, I was It was what, 2009 at that time. I was jobless at that time. I remember I was doing the Mizizi experience, and I used to go to class, nimeandika notes. I used to be those students who would come with a red pen, a black pen, and a blue pen. I would do my memory verses. Like, I was super excited about being born again, and I was super excited, especially because in that season I felt like God would answer all my prayers, no matter how small they were, no matter how pointless it seemed. Like things like, God nisaidie nikienda kwa gari nipate matatu, and then I find a seat next to the driver, or that driver's area in a matatu, and I get the one that is next to the, like, such small things would actually get answered. And of course, with time, as you grow as a Christian and as you grow in your faith, you need to increase in your faith. So there are bigger challenges in life. There are things that come your way, and you're like, hey, but God is not answering this prayer. What is happening? My challenge for you, I'm going to make this very, very short. My challenge and my prayer for you is that even in your salvation, even in the journey of salvation, it doesn't matter how long you've been born again. The people who've been born again for all of my age, the people who've been born again for 40 years, 50 years, my prayer for you and my challenge for you is that the joy of salvation will be your strength. I pray that every time you think about how God good is, or how good God is, or how faithful God is, and how amazing God is, and how far He's brought you from, that the same joy, the same excitement that you had when you first gave your life to Christ will be refreshed, or will come up again in your heart, and that joy would be your strength in days when you really need to be strengthened, in days when you need your faith to come up, that joy would actually bring your joy up. That joy would actually bring your faith up. I pray that you will not forget how faithful God is. I pray that you will not forget how good God is. And I pray that same joy that you had when you first got your first car, when you got your first job, when you first moved out, that same joy, which, I mean, even the joy of salvation is way greater than hizo joys, hizo achievements, is a life, that joy would be your strength in all seasons of your life, in all phases of your life. And just as my housekeeper is happy doing her driving classes, that you would be happy in your life and you would enjoy your salvation. That's it for today. Please do enjoy joy. Do have a lovely, lovely week. Have a lovely month, and I hope to see you next week. Please do share this video, like it, comment, subscribe, and most importantly though, share it with as many people as you can. And that's it for today. See you next week. Ciao!